I want to take you back to January 1st, 2011. It was right after the Christmas vacation. I was on at Fox News, and the first show back from that break, I tried to give you a hint of what the future had in store for me. I said these words: there's a new attitude. It's a new year. Today, this program begins a new chapter. I want you to stop watching this program. I want you to start using this program. Words are meaningless unless they affect you to change you and lead you to action. I said that at the time because I was sick and tired of pointing out the problems and then waiting around for someone else in Washington to pick up the torch and lead the charge. But also because at that time I was trying to send you a signal that I was leaving Fox. I knew the answer. I had known it for a while, and the answer was you. I had known it for a long time, but I didn't know what to do with that answer. It's why a year before we changed our radio theme to include the words, "You will be the key." I knew I had to launch this network, and I promised you from the beginning that GBTV would not just be another network, it will be a verb from one of our first episodes. It is historic because you are in charge. I want you to look at this one last piece right here on the big blue wall. I've told my staff GBTV is not a noun, it's a verb. No couch potatoes allowed. You stop in, you read, you learn, you laugh, you speak out, but mainly you stand. This is when we were explaining what was coming to this network. This network should inform you and entertain as well. But primarily, GBTV and The Blaze and everything else we do was created to be a catalyst for action. Any other result, we could get record profits, we could have new innovations, we could have huge ratings, but they're meaningless, quite honestly, if GBTV fails to trigger a national movement to make not necessarily the world a better place, but ourselves better. Now, progressives have been trying to dismantle this country for about 100 years, and they have a 100-year start on us. Their infrastructure is so deep, so profound, that quite honestly, it has profoundly affected society. It's quite honestly bummed me out a few times. I've been like, holy cow, there's no way to beat this. We are, on the other hand, the non-progressives, just starting to break ground. We're just starting to put shovels into the ground. The Tea Party has made amazing progress. But this is a monumental task. To be brutally honest with you, at times I have had great moments, especially lately, of real self-doubt. I feel, I'm projecting on you, I feel that maybe some feel that I have let you down. Because we're moving, it seems to me, a snail's pace. But this is as fast as we can move. I mean, I think at night, does this even work? Will it work? Can we do it? Do we even have enough time to do these things? But I have to tell you, more and more lately, as much as the doubt that I have had, I also have great hope. Hope and faith. Faith in divine providence, but also in you. I see what has already happened. I've seen the steps that you've already taken to mobilize. I've seen what you're about to do in Wisconsin tomorrow. I met so many people in the past who get it. They get that it's something bigger than just this election. That's the secret. We have to be bigger than just this election because the problem runs much deeper than Obama. It is the entire American system. No, I take that back. It's the entire global system now. It's been corrupted, and we have to start the process of rebooting, getting it back to original condition. But when you do that, restoration, that's a long, lengthy, difficult process that you have to prepare for. Like I said, it seems to me at times that we're moving at a snail's pace, but the reality is we're moving at light speed. Everything that goes into repairing all the damage by progressives in the last 100 years is daunting, to say the least. I want to give you a little bit of perspective on the structure that we are trying to build. Just here at this network, 15 to 20 years ago, the typical major newspaper had about 450 employees, and all they were doing was just printing one paper a day. This company, Mercury, now produces 4 television shows every single day, 2 radio shows every single day. We run one of the leading news websites now in the world. If I'm not mistaken, it's in the top couple of 100 websites, and that includes the porn sites in the world. It's called The Blaze. We have also published 13 original books in the last few years. All of them were New York Times bestsellers. 7 of them have been #1. We're working on 9 separate books, ebooks, just by the end of the year. Not all of them are under my name. Cowards is the latest one. It's going to come out in a couple of weeks, and Cowards is really a tremendous book, one that will help you fight in the election, help you have your facts together. Let's put it this way, just on the book front, we're killing a lot of trees, and it doesn't make me go boo-hoo. We've also created a new marketplace for the entrepreneur, because creativity, creation is important if we're going to restore. This is the marketplace from markdown.com. We also tour the country doing stage shows to get the message out that way. We have put on massive events at major venues here and now internationally, from Restoring Honor to Restoring Courage and now Restoring Love at Cowboy Stadium. Ooh, that's not daunting. Oh, and I almost forgot. We also happen to have a charitable initiative in Mercury One that is now coordinating a national lemonade stand and food drive. You'll understand this much more by the end of the week. And we run a clothing line called 1791 with the primary purpose of creating jobs for America and rolling all of the profits back into charity. We're doing all of this with only 130 employees. So, one newspaper, 400 employees. All of this. We're not getting a lot of sleep. I mean, quite honestly, many of the staff kind of look like the zombie apocalypse at the office. They're alive yet dead. And actually, they are incredible. They are tireless. But we are pushing ourselves to do things that are bigger than we thought we could accomplish. And more importantly, bigger and better than we thought we would ever need. I have asked you time and time again to be patient, and you have been. You're my favorite part of the job. But tonight, I don't ask you to be patient really any longer. We begin to roll out what I've been asking you to be patient for. In the next 60 days, you're going to see some things and experience some things, I think, that you're going to finally say, yes. The first 4 steps are going to be outlined in the next 4 days. Tonight, day 1, step 1. Tonight, we are finally going to unleash the verb that GBTV was designed to be. Over the next 4 shows, we're going to lay out some ground rules that we've made ourselves. Tonight, mainly the rules. And they are important, but you will only understand them once you see Thursday's show. We're going to be covering 1 step each day. And here they are in reverse order. On Thursday, create. This day is all about changing the culture. We have to be creators, not just consumers and not just entrepreneurs. Whether it's business or the arts, music, television, film, we are going to draw a line in the sand and no longer back up. Instead, we are going to push forward. We are going to reinsert ourselves back into the culture and take it back. Right now, the left thinks they own music and film, and now corporations and business. Really? On Thursday, you will see they have no idea what is about to hit them. On Wednesday, step 3. Live it. This one is all about small government. You say you want small government. Well, then you're going to have to live it. You're going to have to take action and take away the need so the government doesn't need to get bigger. So they have to step in and protect you. Also, speaking of protecting you, if you're sick as I am of Michael Bloomberg and more importantly Cass Sunstein, and you want to take Cass Sunstein's regulations and Michael Bloomberg's regulations apart while being true to who you are, you don't want to miss day 3, Wednesday. It's great. 2, activate. This is tomorrow's show. Activate. We can't have another nail-biting election. We are too fractured as a nation. If we go through a Bush versus Gore thing, we're in real trouble. This election has to be a mandate. But we can't close our eyes real tight and just wish for the magic vote fairy to deliver Mitt Romney a 10-point victory. Or just wish that a real small government Tea Party candidate will win. We need to act. You already are. You're doing amazing things already as the 9/12 Project and the Tea Party, but it's not seen. There's something else that we're missing. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you the numbers, and with the correction of just one simple step, one thing, how easy it will be to deliver a very clear message to the left. America does not stand with you. Back off. But tonight, we start with kind of the, I don't know, the one that's not a lot of fun. The beginning. Tonight, we're going to look at step 1, commit.